Hey guys, how you going? Hope you're doing okay. Gonna give you a bit of an overview about this article, about this incident here, as opposed to reading through every last detail of the article, but there is a link in the description. It's in regards to a fairly famous guy, if I understand correctly. I've never heard of this guy. Perhaps you haven't either. He's a so-called crypto expert and lifestyle guru. His name is Pierre Jameau. I may well have pronounced that incorrectly. Apologies if I have. Pierre Jameau. He's French. I don't know why we're paying any attention to this story at all, to be honest, given that he's French. But anyway, here we are. And he was in New York City. Surprise, surprise, Manhattan, I believe. And he was shot multiple times in the legs and the groin during an attempted robbery whilst he was getting out of an Uber in Midtown with his wife and another woman. He's married to a model, I believe, a 26-year-old. So we'll have a look at that. This happened in Manhattan. Here's the guy. Here's the wife, I believe. Maybe she's the side piece. I'm not so sure. Here he is being taken away in an ambulance. I'm not quite as sympathetic towards the victim. He is a victim. He's been shot multiple times. But for whatever reason, maybe it's jealousy or whatever it is, I don't really feel too much sympathy. The reason why he was robbed, well, the reason why he was shot was because it was part of an attempted robbery. The reason why he was robbed was because of this here, his watch. I don't know if it's this exact watch, but he was wearing a Richard Mille watch, or Millet, it might be pronounced, I'm not sure. And that is a Richard Mille or Richard Millet watch. And they are worth, on average, $200,000 US. Some can go for as high as 1.3 million. Even that's rubbish. They can go higher than 1.3. So here's this guy. We're seeing lots of lavish pictures, social media posts. He's living a luxurious lifestyle. Him and his wife and his side piece, and look, he's got a necklace of Cubans going on. He's flaunting his wealth. Here are some other Richard Mills. We don't know which one he has, but again, they're worth a stack load of money. So I'm not really feeling that sorry for this guy. Maybe because I'm just a sick, demented, jealous idiot. I don't know. But he's been visiting Manhattan. I believe he's based in Hong Kong. And he was essentially getting out to go into a hotel. He was getting out of an Uber with his model wife, Sarah Watts, 26. She's done well to be a model, to be honest with you. And another person, when a man approached them and demanded that the victim, Pierre Jameau, hand over his Richard Millet watch. So I don't know. The article's not been entirely clear as to whether or not the robber specifically said, "Oi, mate, give us your Richard Millet." Did he say that, or did he just say, "Give us your watch"? Either way, the robber knew that this was a man who was flaunting his wealth, who had jewelry and watches worth a lot of money. So he was, maybe the reason I don't feel too much sympathy for this guy is because he was making himself a target in, of all places, a city which is at least currently experiencing massive spikes in violent crime. So I'm sorry, I'm going to be a real asshole here, but this Pierre Jameau, I'm going to say it, he was being a dickhead. He was flaunting his wealth. He's not the only person to flaunt his wealth. Plenty of people do it. But this guy did it. He didn't have adequate security and he paid the price. Don't do it. I listen to a lot of hip-hop music. XXX Tentacion springs to mind. He was killed, I think in Florida, a while ago now, 2-3 years ago. He had bags of cash on him, and he didn't have the adequate security. He was shot and killed. You've got all of these other guys with their flaunting their Cubans and flaunting their paddocks on paddocks on paddocks, and their Richard Millets and all of this. And regrettably, I was going to make a video on this a little later, but Young Thug's baby mama has also died. Oh, here we go. There it is. Young Thug is this guy here, and he's an OG rap artist, hip hop artist. He's at the top of the game. Certainly top 10 hip hop artists currently. Certainly top 10, if not top 5, if not top 3. But certainly extremely successful rap artist. And I've not read through this article yet, but seemingly one of his baby mamas, I think he's got a few of them. This lady here, Lakevia Jackson, 31 years of age, was shot and killed at a bowling alley during a birthday party at Atlanta. Look, maybe I'm wrong to link this one along with the story about the guy with the Richard Mille. Maybe I'm not wrong. Maybe it's very valid. I've not looked through that yet. But if you're going to have wealth, if you have wealth, and if you're going to flaunt that wealth, then you're exposing yourself to the risk of being victimized. You're exposing yourself to being a victim of crime. And that's what this guy did. And he's paid the price for it. He's paid the price. Thankfully, not the ultimate price. He's been shot in the groin. That's pretty ultimate. But, he's going to survive by the look of it. No one else was injured, as far as I understand. So, I mean, it is bad. The article's telling us that he was taken to the nearby Bellevue Hospital. He's in a stable condition. The police are investigating. They don't have anything to go on, pretty much. They don't have much to go on. Jameau was sporting a Richard Mille luxury watch when the attack took place. So, I don't know, man. You just made yourself too much of a target. You've spent your last several years, by the look of it. I'm being a real judgmental prick right now, by the way. I'm aware of that. But I'm going to be a judgmental prick anyway. He's been posting these pictures on social media, by the look of it. Look at me living the life. I'm on some luxury motorboat in some highly esteemed harbour or other. I've got my nice glasses on, which probably cost a few $1,000s. I've got my nice watch here, which could be 100,000 or more. I've got the tats. I've got it tatted up. I've got the trophy model wife. I've got the llamas. I've got the transgender umbrellas. The LGBTQ umbrellas. He's got the designer ripped jeans. He's got, he's got fucking everything, hasn't he? He's got fucking everything. He's got the Cubans. I don't know if that's his wife. Again, they all look the same to me at this point. But she's got the watch. I don't know, man. Here's a tip for you. Whatever your name is again, I've forgotten. It's not Patrick. It's some French version of Patrick. What is it? Patrick. Don't do it again, mate. You don't have to... Number one, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be a complete prick, right? Number one, you don't have to live your life showing off. You don't have to do that. You may think you look cool in your $3,000 jeans. You kind of don't, mate. You kind of don't. Especially with that haircut and that grin. You don't look that great. You just look like someone with wealth that's flaunting their wealth. That's what you look like. So why would you do that? Does it make you feel good to potentially make others feel worse? I mean, that's just not good. Why don't you just dress down, act like a normal human, focus less on flaunting your wealth. Focus more on other things, whatever those other things happen to be. But stop being such a vain dickhead. I feel a very little amount of sympathy towards this guy. I do. I don't really care. And he's gotten away lucky. He's gotten away with his life. Hopefully he takes a lesson away from this. I'm not saying he's to blame. I suppose you could say what I'm kind of ranting on about is in some way similar to those people that say A woman that wears a short skirt deserves what she gets, you know. And that's not what I'm saying. I don't want to be that guy, but if we face reality, he was attacked because he has been flaunting his wealth, and this is where it got him. So basically, I'm right. Stop flaunting your wealth. Anyway, I'll wrap things up here. If you like this content, do like, comment, subscribe. Have a look at some other videos on this channel. Thanks.